Listen, I've got something to say that might ruffle a lot of feathers online, but it needs to be voiced. What do I notice everywhere? Accomplished guys, attractive ones, smart ones, going solo for ages, not just a few months, but full years. I didn't hold off on that furious reply. Let me pose this instead.
What?
When's the last time you spotted a truly content pair under 35? I mean real joy, not the filtered kind on social feeds. Go ahead, think about it. I'll pause. Drawing a blank, right? There's a solid explanation for that. We've built a society where solitude is now the smart pick for plenty of dudes. Not the ideal one, but the logical choice. It's akin to opting for a stroll over hopping in a vehicle with a 70% crash risk. Catch my drift? The equations just don't add up these days. Let me sketch this out for you. Picture yourself at a gambling den with a unique setup. To join, you've got to wager your whole nest egg, your mental balance, half your upcoming income, and your sanity. The house warns that 70% of folks walk away broke. Of the 30% who score, half regret the payout. Would you pull up a chair? No way. Yet that's precisely what today's partnerships resemble for guys. And we scratch our heads over why they're hunkering down indoors. I chatted with my relative the other day. He's 34, earns decent cash, hits the gym, styles sharp, the full deal. He mentions no dates in 3 years. 3 whole years? I probe why. His response? Launching those apps feels like vying for a gig I'm underqualified for. Kazek role demands at least 6 feet 2 inches stature, top 5% pay bracket, real estate in multiple nations, fluency in several tongues, comic-level wit, pro-athlete physique, and therapist-grade empathy. Bonus for psychic abilities? And here's the truth nobody dares utter. Ladies have overvalued themselves right out of contention. 8. It's like slapping a luxury sports car price on a 95 sedan just because you added fresh upholstery. They've mixed up their worth with their expectations. When sales flop, rather than dropping the tag, they fault the buyers for skimping. Back when I was 22, I bumped into this chick at a cafe. She clerked at a store, bunked with roommates, had pocket change at best, but her partner criteria: guy must own a home, cruise in high-end wheels, jet off overseas regularly, and have endless hours to amuse her. I inquired, "What do you offer in return?" She stared like I'd demanded a calculus proof. "I'm the reward," she claimed. Reward for what? Existing. This wasn't a one-off. It's the vibe I catch all over now. Gals who skip the kitchen seeking gourmet cooks. Ones who avoid workouts craving fitness buffs. Those buried in loans hunting tycoons. The illusion is epidemic, turned mainstream. You know what occurs when you rig a contest so only one team scores? Folks quit joining, plain as day. Guys aren't clueless. We crunch the pros and cons. We watch pals get split up, lose custody, shell out support to exes who loathe them. We spot solid dudes ridiculed digitally for falling short. We catch those clips, yeah? Those where ladies chuckle over scoring gratis meals from dates. Dubbing it dinner dashes. They've got chat groups swapping tips on squeezing max perks with minimal input, and these folks puzzle over the vanishing act of quality men. They vanish to their sanctuaries. Gaming, advancing jobs, chilling with brothers. Their input matches output at least. But here's the true toxin in the mix. It's beyond inflated benchmarks. It's the total dismissal of male contributions. A dude can grind 60-hour weeks, cover every expense, repair all glitches, offer steady support, note every milestone, orchestrate sweet outings, and the feedback. That's baseline stuff. Baseline. My grandpa sustained 5 on a single wage, and grandma revered him for it. She'd press his clothes gladly, whip up his top dishes, honor his calls. Nowadays, millionaire status barely earns a nod, and even that's conditional. Try this drill. Fire up any platform, query men are garbage, tally the hits countless, flip 2 women are garbage, spot the gap. One gets cheers, reposts, slay queen vibes, the other flagged, erased, branded hate. We've okayed outright disdain for half the population, then feign shock when that half bows out. It's like daily face slaps followed by bewilderment over skipped meals together. I mentored this fellow lately, 28 coder, nice lad, introverted but real, pulls 80,000 annual strong for his stage. He recounts his recent outing, scoops her up, foots the bill at her picked-up scale spot, attempts chit-chat, glued to her device, uploading pics of the grub, crediting the venue. Zero mentions of him like he's invisible transport that covered costs. Raps with, "This sucked." Bolts without gratitude. He dropped $150 to play prop in her feed. See why guys are tapping out? Oh, and it escalates. Same gal vents on her profile next day about dudes forgetting romance. Where's the chivalry? The mental flip-flop is staggering. She morphed her rendezvous into a content factory, added zilch to dialogue, displayed nil curiosity, then pinned the dullness on him. This is the norm now. The homeownership angle gotta hit that. It's key. What's wild? A lady crammed in a communal pad with half a dozen on a floor bed, slurping ramen, nixes a suitor sans deeds. Like a non-swimmer insisting on aquatics champs. The fantasy is cosmic. In big metros, perhaps 5% of under 35 males hold titles. So 95% auto-fail. Then complaints roll in about slim pickings. Numbers don't lie. Knew this one. Say Sarah. For half a decade, she shot down every advance. Not lofty enough, not loaded, not thrilling. She maintained a literal grid spreadsheet style. Height floor 6 feet, pay threshold 10 OK. Globetrotted to 10+ spots, advanced diploma mandatory, wheels valued 40K min. She receptioned for 3 OK, now 35. Frantic, slashing criteria like in Dove season deals. Former essentials turn perks, turn extras. But the targets she craves? Courting fresh 25s who skipped years of guide hossing? Time wins every round. Dad time stays champ. And that empowered female storyline peddled far and wide. Hilarious bit, the genuinely autonomous women I encounter thriving, self-reliant, they keep quiet about it. No bios blaring it, no constant posts. But these entry job holders scraping by, dipping into loans for nights out, are blasting no man needed. Like a carless soul claiming foot travel's superior, it's all denial. They sense it underneath. That fertility timer ticks regardless of denial. Spot it constantly in sessions. Gals at 22, solo focus, dudes distract. At 28, serious time. But only if he nails my 47 ATM vetting from a mag quiz. At 33, good ones vanished. All coupled. At 38, anyone responsive sans mommy's basement. Clockwork script rerun endlessly. Heartbreak. They could have snagged a keeper at 25, but self-discovery meant weekend binges labeled wellness. Guys have decoded this cycle. Why would a thriving 35-year-old pick a peer with luggage, sass, waning odds, and history-rivaling sports tallies over a cheerful 25 who values him? Not hate supply and demand? Rage, rant, blogs, cry foul all you like? Facts ignore emotions. Digital realms have warped female views utterly. Each gal figures she's top-tier entitled because she snagged a elite match once, likely hitched, toying while spouse dozed, but she misses that, assumes that's her tier. Like pocketing $20 slots and declaring pro status, feeds curate dreams, not truths. Saddest twist. Most fellas seek basics. A pleasant companion, drama-free weekly, faithful sans constant exit vibes. Maintains self-decently no post-vow 50-pound sergeant, genuinely digs him beyond provisions. It's not catwalk stars, not pristine, not homemakers, just fair partners who match energy. Yet that's excessive somehow. Instead, partnerships morph into deals with her as boss. You as gratis trainee eyeing elusive promo. Those guilt trips boomeranged hard. Label a guy involuntary celibate for selectivity, he shrugs. Dives into passions. Chide no pursuits. He thanks you for dodging snubs and false claims. Say he's unmanly for abstaining. He chuckles. Tallies savings. What? Guilt flops cause solitude beats devaluation. Worse, pairing with resource viewers. With ex-comparers or Insta-scrollers. Flashback 5 years. Wedding scene, lavish, 6 figs easy. Groom's expression mid-vows. A bliss surrender, like a captive inking terms. At bride griped non-stop reception. Blooms off hue, desert oversugared, tunes wrong cut. Zero loving glances his way. Zero thanks. Half year later, split. She pockets bling, swag, trip snaps for grids. He shoulders loans in despair. See the commitment phobia? Not fearing bonds, fearing ruinous mismatches that loot and bail. What ladies miss on guy isolation? It stings less now. Why? We're fixers innately. Solo. Adopt a pup loyalty, beats contemporary bonds. crave closeness. Options exist: sand sass or spending sprees. Support. At bro bonds solidify, ditching female reliance. Drive, jobs, pastimes, aims crafting, enduring stuff sands, betrayal risks. We've flipped isolation from flaw to perk. Conversely, 30s 40s ladies unravel solo, masking with boozy jokes like it's cute. Feline pics captioned fur parent. Affirmations duping none, self-included. They swallowed the anytime all myth. No heads up on male no-shows. No alert that primes expire. Assume 20s fun, 30s grind, then hubby grab, like accessories. Shock, shop shuttered. Apps amplified catastrophe. Grants mid-tier gals choice mirage, 500 swipes weekly queen vibes. Mrs. Dudes blast right blindly. Numbers play for us. She's not elite just there, but ego highs hook. Why commit with hordes diming? But hordes seek flings, not rings, not devotion, just hits and quits. I advise lads, skip apps cold. Stacked deck, poker with exposed hands. Nah, dating apps for norms versus fake edited builds, leased rides, loaned gear, staged trips. Win, a gal sensing downgrade, eternally eyeing upgrades, not victory lockup. Classic meet spots wrecked too. Office flirt, personnel ping, job jeopardy, gym chat, pervert label, viral snap, bar hello, stalker tag she's girl night only. Street approach, assault alert, cops maybe. Online, buried in floods, yet why no bold guys? It's like alarming all entries, then questioning emptiness. On stakes, guys grasp investments, demand risk-matched gains. Markets fluctuate but promise ups. Bonds now, peak peril, assured losses. Like funding a firm that grabs cash, yields zilch, demands more, faults you halves remnants on exit. No sane investor bites. Hypocrisies abound. Her height bar, powering. Own it. His build, pref. Vain, body shamer, scum. She seeks wealth. Values self, he youth. Creep groomer perfides. She skips shorts. Choice honor, he solo moms. Childish, unready for real gals. Rigged rules one-sided. Mindset scary yet intriguing. Gals here, flawless as ease, no tweaks. Queen status, world owed, hold out. Guys flawed, grind endless. Improve, suffice not. One side expects gratis's bounty, other tires of fruitless toil. Outcome predictable. Recent legit date not forum fluff. Gals deem 80% guys subpar looks-wise. Ponder 80% below median. Stats defy, reveals fantasy depth. Typical gal views, typical guy inferior. Explains misery. Crashes, plunging unions. Top daters now. Apathy to female views. See validation as junk. View fits as kid outbursts. Skewed, not grave. Paradox. Detachment draws more than sincere investment. Twisted. Partner material invisible. Mistreaters coveted. But fallout ignores please. 40s gals grasp agony now. Spurned 20 suitors. Wed young or content solo. Flush. Sass. Outdated. Demands unmet. Market vetoed. No fix. Truly. Societal mess we brood. Gals hold bars till overdue. Guys skip unwinnable plays. Why play? Births plummet. Isolation surges. In 2 decades, today seems golden for efforts made. Guy tips. Self-prioritize. Stack assets. Fitness. Joy. She boosts. Bonus. Else. Zero loss. Total gain. Gals. Ground standards and facts, not feeds, but most ignore till crisis. Then fault males for self-picks. Cycles till agony peaks universally. Till gals see standards okay, but fantasies suicidal. Till guys spot rare worthies. Till culture concedes past norms weren't pure, chainsome functioned. Ancestors wiser perhaps. Story summing lunacy, bar last month, pals along, nearby gals, 20s 30s, boisterous. One gripes no solid guys. Crew concurs, dudes suck, flake, chase. One pulls app flaunts thousands matches. Swipes no, stumpy, homely broke vibe, dull for sure. Tiny package likely. Gross. Overreaching. Direct lines. Then singles lament redux. Disconnect electric. Observed. Loudest male bashers offer least. Mirror game supreme. Lope, but CEO hunt. Kitchen phobes. Chef seeking. Flabby fitness demands. Therapy needy shrink partner wants. Chaos bringers peace cravers. Debtors wealth chasers. Luggage haulers. Clean slate seekers. Call out. Hater of empowered. Nah. Handle power fine. Delusions grating. Binge streaming as character. Worst. Youth impact. Teens messaging defeat pre-start. See odds bail early fault them. Lickness kin wrecked legally. Treated wallets. Disdain standard. Wine list. Plan B myth rampant. 20 spins. 30 settle. But overlooked spurned nice at 23. Moved on paired. Appreciative or self-built sans need.
Ash.
Pursuits.com. Trade for second choice viewer. Money side. Holy moderns crave old school supply sans duties. Earn bills. Split chores. Earn lead. Mute input. Funds yes. Voice no. CEO hire sans authority. Pass. Unforgettable session biz owner. 40s early. 2-year gal dumps. Cause. Vacation 50/50ths. Split suggestion she earns. Well. Outrage. Stingy. Unmanly. She banks 90k BMWs. Equal pitch unmasks him. Madness profound. Even aware guys battle bio-wiring. Guard. Supply urges. But for what? TikTok male bashers. Phone backups. Lifestyle add-ons. Not worth squeeze. Guy alone. Peace underrated. Zero turmoil. Fights. Moods. Home silent. Funds. Time choices. Yours. Bike crave. Grab. Crypto dip. Dive. Weekend pixels. Weekend. Pixels. Not isolation liberty. Yeah, guys. Solo years long. Ladies culpable. Not every, but sufficient to flip board. Till collective own up. Stasis. Guys adjusted. Solo fine. Seems crumbling. Years tick. Choices dwindle. Hours grow. Not payback. Facts as noted. Unbeatable.